Hey everyone, thanks for joining us again on this channel. Today we're back with another heartfelt tribute video and honoring some of the well-known actors who sadly passed away. We'll also take a moment to remember other stars we've recently lost. These legends made incredible contribution to their craft and will be deeply missed. Our thoughts and condolences go out to theirs, families and friends. Rest in peace. Before we start, please support our channel by liking this video and subscribing to our channel. Thank you.
Jay North was an American actor renowned for his role as Dennis Mitchell in the CBS sitcom Dennis the Menace, 1959 to 1963, based on Hank Ketcham's comic strip. Born in Hollywood, California, North began his career as a child actor in the late 1950s, appearing in 8 TV series, 2 variety shows, and 3 films. At age 7, he became a household name, embodying the mischievous yet lovable Dennis for 146 episodes. As a teenager, he starred in MGM Films' Zebra in the Kitchen, 1965, and Maya, 1966, the latter spawning an NBC series, 1967 to 1968. Transitioning to adulthood, North voiced characters like Prince Turhan in The Banana Splits Adventure Hour and Bam Bam Rubble in The Pebbles and Bam Bam Show. Struggling with typecasting and personal challenges, including reported childhood abuse, he left acting in the 1980s, later working with a minor consideration to support former child stars. North died on April 6, 2025 at age 73 from colorectal cancer, passing peacefully at home surrounded by family, leaving a legacy as a beloved child star. Val Kilmer was an American actor whose versatile career spanned decades, marked by iconic roles and personal challenges. Born in Los Angeles, Kilmer trained at Juilliard, becoming its youngest drama student at 17. He debuted in the 1984 comedy Top Secret and gained fame as Lieutenant Tom "Iceman" Kazansky in Top Gun, 1986. His portrayal of Jim Morrison in The Doors, 1991, showcased his range, followed by memorable performances as Doc Holliday in Tombstone, 1993, and Batman in Batman Forever, 1995. Kilmer's career peaked in the 1990s with films like Heat, 1995, though his reputation for being difficult impacted later opportunities. He voiced Kit in Knight Rider, 2008, and made a poignant return as Iceman in Top Gun, Maverick, 2022, despite battling throat cancer since 2014, which required tracheotomies and altered his voice. Kilmer documented his life in the 2021 film Val. He died of pneumonia on April 1, 2025 at 65 in Los Angeles, surrounded by family, leaving a legacy as a talented, enigmatic star. David Allen Siegel was an American businessman renowned for founding Westgate Resorts Linaat, a prominent Florida-based timeshare company where he served as president and CEO. Born in Chicago to a Jewish family, Siegel grew up in Miami, briefly attending the University of Miami before embarking on an entrepreneurial career. In 1970, he established Central Florida Investments, Inc., and in 1982 launched Westgate Resorts, growing it into a major player in the hospitality industry with ventures in real estate, construction, and retail. Siegel also owned the Orlando Predators football team and the Cocoa Beach Pier. His business acumen and lavish lifestyle, including the ambitious Versailles Mansion project, were spotlighted in the 2012 documentary, The Queen of Versailles. Following the tragic death of his daughter Victoria from a drug overdose in 2015, Siegel became a vocal advocate against opioid addiction, founding Victoria's Voice. He died on April 5, 2025 at age 89, leaving a legacy as a timeshare magnate and philanthropist, whose later years were marked by a crusade against substance abuse. Richard Norton was an Australian martial artist actor, and stunt coordinator whose dynamic career left a lasting mark on action cinema. Born in Croydon, Sydney, Norton began judo at 11, earning a black belt in karate by 17, and later mastering Brazilian jiu-jitsu and other disciplines. His early work as a bodyguard for stars like the Rolling Stones and ABBA led to his film debut in The Octagon, 1980, opposite Chuck Norris. Norton became a staple in martial arts films, starring in over 80 projects, including Hong Kong classics like City Hunter with Jackie Chan and Millionaire's Express with Sammo Hung, as well as American hits like China O'Brien with Cynthia Rothrock. Behind the camera, he choreographed stunts for blockbusters such as Mad Max, Fury Road, 2015, Furiosa, 2024, and The Suicide Squad, 2021, training stars like Margot Robbie and Charlize Theron. Norton died unexpectedly on March 29, 2025, at 75 in Melbourne from an undisclosed cause. His wife, Judy Green, announced his passing, mourning the loss of an incredible human being whose legacy endures in film and martial arts. Kenneth Edward Bailey, known as Young Scooter, was an American rapper from Atlanta, celebrated for his raw, money-driven count music style. Born in Walterboro, South Carolina, he moved to Atlanta's Kirkwood at 9, where he befriended rapper Future. After a 2008 drug trafficking charge, Scooter launched his music career, signing with Future's Free Bands label in 2012 and Waka Flocka Flame's Brick Squad Monopoly in 2013. His 2012 mixtape, Street Lottery, and hit single Columbia earned regional fame, with the latter remixed by Rick Ross, Birdman, and Gucci Mane. Scooter's sole Billboard Hot 100 entry came in 2018 with Jet Lag alongside Future and Juice WRLD. Collaborating with icons like Young Thug and Gucci Mane, he released over a dozen projects, including Trap's Last Hope in 2024. On his 39th birthday, March 28, 2025, Scooter died in Atlanta after fatally injuring his thigh on a wooden fence while fleeing police responding to a shots-fired call. The accidental death, due to severe blood loss, left a void in Atlanta's rap scene. Vittorio Vito Pirbazari was a German bodybuilder and actor of Iranian descent, celebrated for his imposing physique and roles in film and television. Standing nearly 2 meters tall, Pirbazari rose to prominence in the fitness world as part of the Hard Gainer Crew, a YouTube collective with over 200,000 subscribers, where he shared training insights until 2023. He also founded Caps Plus, a fitness supplement brand. Transitioning to acting, he gained fame as Daher Tarek in Netflix's 2018 series Dogs of Berlin and appeared in Tatort and the 2025 film Haps, Crime Doesn't Pay. His career blended physical prowess with on-screen charisma, earning him a dedicated following. On March 31, 2025, Pirbazari, aged 44, tragically died after collapsing on a treadmill during a gym session in Berlin. His friend, filmmaker Saeed Ibrahim, suggested a heart attack as the cause, though it remains unconfirmed. Pirbazari had recently resumed training after a 3-month hiatus following pectoral surgery and a car accident. He is survived by his girlfriend and young son, born in 2020. Patty Maloney was an American actress renowned for her distinctive roles across television and film, standing at 3 feet 11 inches due to dwarfism. Born in Perkinsville, New York, and raised in Winter Park, Florida, Maloney began performing in carnivals and with Ringling Brothers Circus during her youth. After marrying Joseph Vitek in 1961 and working as a key punch operator, she returned to show business following his 1968 death from melanoma. Her breakout role came as Honk in Sid and Marty Krofft's Far Out Space Nuts, 1975, followed by playing Chewbacca's son, Lumpy, in The Star Wars Holiday Special, 1978. Maloney voiced Darla Hood in The Little Rascals, animated series, 1982, and appeared in films like The Addams Family, 1991, as Lois Adams. She collaborated often with Billy Barty, including on Little House on the Prairie, 1982. Diagnosed with age-related macular degeneration in 2010, Maloney died on March 31, 2025 at 89 in Winter Park, Florida, from complications of multiple strokes, leaving a legacy as a trailblazing performer. Michael Hurley was an American singer-songwriter whose eclectic freak folk style shaped the Greenwich Village folk scene of the 1960s and beyond. Born in Bucks County, Pennsylvania, Hurley's career began with his 1963 debut, First Songs, recorded for Folkways Records, after a bout with mononucleosis delayed his start. Discovered by folklorist Frederick Ramsey III, he blended bluegrass, blues, and outsider folk, later championed by Jesse Colin Young, who released Armchair Boogie, 1971, and High Fee Snock Uptown, 1972, on Raccoon. Hurley's 1976 cult classic Have Moisey with the Holy Modal Rounders cemented his underground legacy. A multi-instrumentalist, cartoonist, and painter, often featuring his werewolf characters Boone and Jocko, he released over 30 albums, including The Time of the Foxgloves, 2021. Influencing artists like Cat Power and Lucinda Williams, Hurley lived itinerantly, settling in Astoria, Oregon. He performed his final set at Knoxville's Big Ears Festival on March 28, 2025, days before his death, at 83 on April 3, 2025, at home. His family announced his sudden passing, with no cause disclosed, leaving a void in folk music. George Robert Newhart was an American comedian and actor whose deadpan delivery and gentle satire made him a comedy legend. Born in Oak Park, Illinois, Newhart worked as an accountant before his 1960 breakthrough album, The Button-Down Mind of Bob Newhart, which won 2 Grammys and became the first comedy record to top the Billboard charts. His success led to The Bob Newhart Show, 1961 to 1962, followed by starring roles in 2 iconic sitcoms, The Bob Newhart Show, 1972 to 1978, as psychologist Bob Hartley, and Newhart, 1982 to 1990, as innkeeper Dick Loudon, ending with its famous dream sequence finale. Newhart's film credits include Catch-22, 1970, and Elf, 2003, while later TV roles like Professor Proton on The Big Bang Theory earned him a 2013 Emmy. Married to Virginia Quinn from 1963 until her 2023 death, Newhart died on July 18, 2025, at 94 in Los Angeles from natural causes, surrounded by his 4 children and 10 grandchildren. His subtle, stammering style and everyman charm left an indelible mark on comedy. Bill Hayes was an American actor and singer whose career spanned over 7 decades. Born in Harvey, Illinois, Hayes first gained fame as a musician, topping the Billboard charts in 1955 with The Ballad of Davy Crockett, a million-selling hit from Disney's Davy Crockett series. He performed on Broadway in Me and Juliet, 1953, and sang on Your Show of Shows in the early 1950s. Transitioning to acting, Hayes became a daytime TV icon, originating the role of Doug Williams on NBC's Days of Our Lives in 1970. Appearing in over 2,100 episodes, he played the charming con artist turned lounge singer until 2023, earning 2 Daytime Emmy nominations and a 2018 Lifetime Achievement Award with his wife and co-star Susan Seaforth Hayes, whom he married in 1974. Their on-screen and off-screen romance captivated audiences, landing them on Time magazine's cover in 1976. Hayes died peacefully on January 12, 2024, at 98 in Studio City, California, from natural causes, surrounded by family, leaving a legacy in music, theater, and soap opera history. Today, breaking news. Owen Wilson, the beloved American actor, producer, and screenwriter, has recently been the subject of death rumors circulating online. These rumors are baseless, and Wilson is alive and well, continuing his illustrious career in Hollywood. Such hoaxes have become common in the digital age, often targeting prominent celebrities. Wilson has not publicly addressed the rumors, choosing to focus on his professional and personal endeavors. Born on November 18, 1968, in Dallas, Texas, Wilson rose to fame in the 1990s and early 2000s with his unique charm and comedic timing. His collaboration with director Wes Anderson, starting with Bottle Rocket, 1996, showcased his talents early on. The duo later worked on critically acclaimed films like The Royal Tenenbaums, which earned Wilson an Academy Award nomination for Best Original Screenplay. Wilson is also widely recognized for his roles in blockbuster comedies like Wedding Crashers, Zoolander, Starsky and Hutch, and the Night at the Museum series. His voice work as Lightning McQueen in Disney's Cars franchise cemented his status as a family favorite. In addition to comedy, Wilson has demonstrated his range in films like Midnight in Paris, where he received a Golden Globe nomination, and the thriller No Escape. Despite personal struggles, including a highly publicized battle with mental health issues, Wilson remains a resilient and respected figure. Wilson's enduring career and affable persona continue to make him a cherished Hollywood icon, disproving any false claims of his demise.